This is Nosey with Good Intentions, the podcast.
In every nook and cranny.
This is Michael.
And Kirk. Guiding your noses today.
That worked! Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
You're still not sick? You keep showing up. And I appreciate that, sir.
I thought about not.
Hey.
I thought about not. There's been a lot of conflicts on...
Oh, the Nosey. Hot mess. So, sir.
these external forces.
Whatever.
They're being noted.
I'd hope so. But yeah, I'm glad to see you again, sir. It's very nice to see you.
It's good to be seen.
Yeah. I can see that.
I see that for you. Yeah.
Does it hit me with?
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that
Just
for
a
you.
little sub. You're horrible, sir.
You look similar.
You too.
I look similar every week.
Pretty much. It's just variations of the same outfit. Mine is all workout clothes too, though.
Yeah. Mine's the exact same outfit.
That's okay. Consistency. Kirk made me a nice, incredible Hulk-looking beverage. It's very delicious.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I think he's lying, but it's okay.
No,
we'll take it.
It's bussin'. It's bussin', as my son would say.
Double buzzing.
Yes, sir, after you.
Oh, that's right, my job.
I believe it's your turn, sir.
I have one job every week.
You got a lot of jobs.
And it's to know what's going on in your mind. I'd like to know what's been on your mind lately, Michael, for the last week.
Yeah, last week. I wanted to know.
We're dying to know.
Nobody gives a shit. So I was going to ask, why are people not receptive to constructive criticism?
Okay.
And I mean that as in, maybe it's hypersensitivity in today's times.
Uh-huh.
But have you noticed that even and I specifically mean constructive criticism, when somebody tries to give you guidance or wisdom in a positive way, it's still perceived as criticism or discrimination. And I think the reaction is almost hypersensitive.
Okay. Why don't you give me some constructive criticism and we'll see how it goes.
Why we always got a role play, sir? You trying to tell me something?
I just wondered.
A lack thereof.
Why not? On camera.
Hey there, Kirk.
Live. I just threw that out at you. Give me some constructive criticism. Let me see how I take it.
I think it would be better. I'm just making up some shit.
Okay.
I think it would be better if you wore a more vibrant outfit every Tuesday at 11:30 p.m.
Okay.
What would you say?
I would say, could you tell me a little bit more about vibrant? Like color-wise, you mean?
Yeah, maybe a little more.
Should I put my bonnet back on?
Yeah, I think you should lace up the bonnet. If you haven't seen it, refer to episode.
Should I bedazzle the bonnet?
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Okay.
Kirk was here or something.
Do you want me to help you? Do you want to help me?
What? Help you bedazzle?
Yeah.
That's not my area of expertise. I'm behind the computer, remember? You're the
But
talent.
I mean, would you like to help me pick out an outfit?
Yeah, I could do that. I'm
Okay.
pretty fashionable when I'm not in gym clothes.
Okay.
See, but most people don't react that way. They do not typically respond in that way.
Okay. I mean, that didn't seem too bad.
Okay, I'm trying to give you. I'll try to give you another example. It's
Okay.
maybe not necessarily criticism, but I think it's maybe direction is a better word for some circumstances.
Okay.
Because I have been in places and I've noticed that
Seen a lot of faces.
just a few. You know what I mean? Let a couple upset on my face. You know what I mean? But just playing. Anyway, I've noticed in today's times that when people are given direction from their supervisors, manager, or whatever, somebody in authority, it's very, you don't tell me what to do.
I'm grown.
Yes. And
Are you?
I mean, not if you're responding
If you
like
say
that.
I'm grown,
You're
you?
not grown.
Maybe
No,
not.
No. If you say I'm a bad bitch, you might not be a bad bitch.
I'm real.
Yes.
You're probably not.
Yeah. What Andre 3000 said it best. If you say real talk, I probably won't trust you.
Oh my God. To my sister dated this guy. Listen, we still talk about it to this day.
Yes, sir.
So my sister dated this guy, and let me refer you to incompatibility.
Was he African American?
Many. What?
Was he African American?
No. Wow.
Oh, I thought you were finna reference
something about my
slang.
story?
No, I thought you finna.
Oh, I thought something about my story was like, he black.
No, I thought it was some slang.
No.
Oh.
No. It was very vanilla.
Okay.
But Wati. So every sentence, he would say, I'm just going to be honest with you. And then he would lie.
Yeah.
And we were like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, the words that you're saying don't make any sense.
It would be like
I'm just going to be honest with you. Sky's green today. And you're like,
no, it's not.
Is it?
I can see if you say
you're like looking out the window and you're like, mine's blue. Are you colorblind?
The sky is blue, sir. Yeah, unless it's sunset, you say
he
maybe
would say,
purple, red.
He would say, look, I'm just going to be honest with you. And so now every once in a while, one of us would just be like, I'm just going to be honest with you.
And she busts out laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. But he says it every time.
Yeah, see.
Every time.
I know you haven't seen this movie, and I always refer to a movie you've never seen.
On purpose. It's fine. It's been noted.
I can't even remember the name of the shit. Oh, Why Did I Get Married? The Tyler Perry movie. And
okay, I've at least heard of it.
Okay. And Michael Jai White, the running joke is similar to what you're saying. Okay. Michael Jai White, he played Spawn. Black dude.
Another one I haven't seen.
You never seen Spawn? Mm-mm. That's of our generation. That's one of the earlier superhero movies.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, his character, the running joke on the first one and the sequel, is he used to say something like, you know what I'm saying? So he would be like you said, the sky is lime green. You know what I'm saying? And when he said, you know what I'm saying? He was lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So kind of similar to that. But I guess I don't understand the whole premise or concept of maybe not listening to people who are in authority over you.
Well, I think some of it, I think it really all comes down to insecurity. That's like number one. People that react to any type of suggestion, idea, constructive criticism, feedback, any of that, anybody that responds with
a beer opening,
a toxic response.
I hate that word, but I get what you're saying. I'm with you. I'm here.
They're minimum insecure.
Why do you say that though?
Well, here's my thing. Our example, you said, you should wear more vibrant colors.
Right. I think it would be more eye-catching on the podcast video.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, thanks.
So it didn't offend me because...
Oh, you mean you don't care you weren't insulted?
I wasn't insulted. I don't care.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but there's a lot of people who would have responded.
But if I was insecure about my Walmart...
I mean, this is a hand-me-down technically. I got this.
I don't care.
No, I got this shirt.
I'm proud of my Walmart outfit.
You should be. Wear it proud. Loud. Listen. I'm white and I'm proud.
Wear it proud and loud. What did you say? Wear it proud
I'm white
and
and I'm proud. I don't know if we're allowed to do that nowadays. But no, I'm with you. These shirts.
Can you be proud of being white?
I think you can. I think you're just not allowed to say it out loud. If you want the truth.
Okay. Only
because white males, have been in power for pretty much umpteen years. But
umpteen.
But if you want the truth, I don't think if it's the right premise behind it, as long as you're not white power. But if you just are proud of, but I think the caveat to that is, I think it's spun into I'm proud to be Irish, I'm proud to be Italian, I'm proud to be Scottish, whatever. But you're not really allowed to be proud to be YT. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is a little skinhead.
Yeah. You guys don't have a good history of white power.
It's a little
white power.
It's a little Kim, Chloe, Courtney, Triple K, energy. Yeah.
That's the problem. Y'all don't have a good history of being proud of being white.
Yeah. Killing bitches.
Yes, collectively.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
mostly religiously.
Yeah. But I think as a whole, or just if it's in the right, you probably can't find the right spirit to be proud of whiteness. But I don't actually think there's something wrong with being proud of being a white person.
Yeah.
But if you do it in the spirit of...
Can you feel blessed? # blessed.
To be white?
Yeah. Can you?
Call it as blessed to be white.
# blessed.
# blessed to be white. On the inside.
Okay, can we just
continue derailing?
Let me tell you, I love nothing more. The one thing that I love about social media is,
yes, sir,
my child survived their surgery, # blessed. And I'm always like, guess if your child didn't survive their surgery, you're not blessed.
I think just # science works.
You know what I mean? No? Look at God. # look at God. But I'm always always like, that's
Science.
fucked up.
Yeah.
You're like, Randy survived his surgery.
But little
Hashtag
JoJo
blessed.
didn't.
And they're like, God called Joe home this week. Hashtag blessed. And you're like, one of y'all is
not blessed.
a little less blessed than the other.
A little less blessings.
Just throwing it out there.
What Gabby say? Don't bless them.
Anyway, constructive criticism. I think because so I think first and foremost
I'm still laughing. Don't bless them.
we're much more insecure out loud. I think also as we're learning more about how the human mind works and how defense mechanisms, things like that.
Oh yeah,
we're learning more and more about how we as human beings have all these things that we project outward.
Him sensitive. Just saying.
I think we're realizing that me saying, "Hey, did you know you didn't do your job?" And them going, "Who the fuck are you?"
Right.
That's about them. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but I guess
we're learning that now.
But I guess I'm lost because when you get a job, whether you are a fry cook at McDonald's or you are the vice president of such and such company, unless you're the owner, we all report to somebody. I guess maybe because my military training. Were
you in the military? You never mentioned it.
Never. But no, I do think that taught me a chain of command, even if it's not yes, a master. But there's still I'm just saying, because some people's, well, you ain't going to oppress me. And you got to remember, like, you're still at a job.
You can't say yes, a master when we started with hashtag blessed to be white. Maybe not. Maybe
Jumbo
not those in the same.
Jumbo
Maybe
shrimp.
not those two in the same episode together. Maybe a week apart will be okay.
Yes, a master, blessed to be white. You stupid as hell.
Hashtag blessed. One of us is a little more blessed than the other. I don't know though. Queer really takes you down a couple of pegs.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going down that thing we talked about the other day.
I'm just saying it's not a competition.
No.
But
I was going to shade a friend of yours, but continue.
You were going to shade a friend of mine?
Yeah.
I don't have any friends.
You have colleagues. We get so off topic, but yes, I'll give you a prime example of my insubordination, right? So I worked at McDonald's. There's McDonald's everywhere, so don't worry about which one.
Houston.
And my manager came back.
I'm going to start naming cities.
That's fine. We in Dallas.
Tennessee.
Yeah. Is there a Dallas, Tennessee?
Probably
so. You know, it's funny. I want to say where we are.
There's a Paris, Texas.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. So my manager goes to the bathroom, comes back. He said, "Hey, Mike, I need you to clean the bathroom for me." I said, "Okay, cool." This is in high school. I slide to the bathroom with my mop bucket, my glass cleaner, got my paper towels and to wipe it down and whatnot. I slide on in there, start cleaning. I get to the stall, the toilet, and there's shit smeared on the walls, plural. And I came back out. I cannot remember. He was cool as a fan. He was genuinely good person. All jokes aside. I say, man, and I wasn't disrespectful. Like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm grown. I just say, man, there's shit smeared on the wall. I'm not cleaning up nobody's shit.
Just the mop on the wall.
Michael Anthony Chappelle Jr. I'm not cleaning up nobody's shit off no wall.
What was that about government name?
We here now. But I wasn't like rude or it's beneath. I'm not cleaning up nobody's poo. I'm not cleaning up nobody's blood. It's McDonald's. I expect to cook fries, mop the floor, scrub a little toilet, not clean shit off the wall.
So who cleaned it?
He did. I know that's fucked up, but again, I didn't respond like kids today do. You ain't gonna. I was like, hey.
You did. You just were nice about it.
I was respectful. I said
the result was the same. But
my intent was good and nosy. It wasn't nosy at all. It was, hey, bro. No, I didn't yell and fuck that on.
But the result was the same.
But you,
the employee, didn't do your job?
Would you have done it?
I did. I had to clean the women's bathroom. Let me tell you, ladies.
I've heard it's nasty.
I love my sisters, but girls.
Ladies.
The women's bathroom?
Yeah, I've heard they're pretty rough.
I've yet to find a men's bathroom
Worse?
that's worse than a nice restaurant's women's bathroom.
For real?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think that women, maybe, just a theory, have to be so clean out in the world that when they go in that bathroom, they're like, fuck this toilet.
Is that why they go in there together as a team?
Maybe. We're going to fuck this up together. That...
I think that in hovering...
It's not good.
I think that in hovering has a factor too. Because I think a lot of women hover. Don't they? Squat. I think, a lot of women squat. I'm a nasty son of a bitch. I put layers of toilet paper and I'm going to bust my shit. It is what it is.
I don't give a fuck. I sit down.
On the butt ass, you put your bare naked ass cheeks on a raw toilet. No. You paranoid about STIs. You put your butt naked ass cheeks on the raw toilet.
Because they don't spread that way.
I know, but it's like
Miss Masters told me. Miss Masters told me they don't spread that way.
Did they?
Yeah.
Mythbusters for real?
Uh-huh.
I fucks with a good Mythbuster. But no. Well, I think on do you see, now you got me fucking it up. Mythbusters. I think they also didn't they do the experiment about like there's more germs on like a cell phone? They wanted to see if that was a real thing.
There's more germs on
a cell phone than your toilet seat.
That phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Was it on Mythbusters? Or I think they wanted to see if it was true.
They've done it a lot.
Yeah. But I guess my whole thing is, okay, so do you think I was wrong for telling him? I wasn't disrespectful.
Result was the same.
But was my approach wrong?
Result was the same.
That's not what I asked you. You're acting like a woman, Kirk.
Here.
I got him. I'm just joking. See, I got the results though. I got the reaction. Nah, but
don't forget to take the poll of who's the nice one.
Me.
That didn't sound confident.
I'm not confident at this moment. We're so sick of his jabs. No, all jokes aside, do you think my approach to it was appropriate, inappropriate?
I mean, here's the thing. You can say it however you want to say it. If the result's the same, the result's the same. I think the difference is there's been sort of a shift where people are just saying out loud what they thought in their head. Like when our grandparents were turning down jobs, they were just going, no, thank you. Now they're being like, I don't want your fucking job.
You ain't lying, boy.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The result is the same.
They've declined the offer. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that is...
I'm grown.
Well, we also have a lot of laws that make it harder to be fired. Pros and cons.
For the most states, yes.
Pros and cons.
Okay, what's the pros, what's the cons?
Well, pros of that is a sense of job security. It's you can't just fire. Like, well, yeah, if you're gay, you can be fired in a lot of states still. But
seriously?
Oh, yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. But equal right. Woo! We're doing so great.
I mean, we won't approve you for this house because you're black, but we'll just make up a reason.
Okay. You can do that. There's multiple states still.
Damn.
You can be turned down for a loan.
But,
because you're
so stupid. No, I agree with having some job security. Milk and cookies. I guess I can agree with the job security because I'm sure that people that are minorities, whatever group of minorities that is, we all get discriminated against, but everybody don't deserve a job. I'm just saying. Am I wrong?
You can't say everybody doesn't deserve a job
unless you're willing.
Unless you're willing to put into the Social Security so they could be paid.
We all put into the Social Security. It is what it is.
You got to be willing to.
I can't not do it.
What I'm saying is you can't say not everybody deserves a job and then complain if you're putting money into.
I mean, I don't complain about Social Security, but I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so what would be a con to it?
That people are now saying stuff like, fuck your job.
Oh, yeah, that shit's ridiculous.
And they're still there.
Yeah. Even today, I wouldn't dream of being like, manager such and such, fuck this job. I would never say no shit like that. I mean, no.
There's also a lot of managers that shouldn't be managers.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I'm doing.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
But I still wouldn't. I would just documented, and I'm the documenter, and then I'm just like, by the way, here's how shit you are at your job. Just saying.
Yeah, he a good CC'er. Blind CC and all.
Oh, I don't blind CC. I used to.
Now you just put it in your face.
Now I'm like, color. By the way, bitch, both your supervisors are on here. Heads up.
Enjoy.
Good luck with the response. Seeing as how you didn't respond to my last 5.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
That are also,
what are you talking about?
That are also attached to this email. And mentioned by date and time in the body of the email.
But at least you have the decency to start with your direct supervisor.
Oh, yeah.
You don't just go, CEO.
Yeah. But a lot of people do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I think some of it.
But that just makes you look bad.
Yeah. Because
I don't want to look bad.
Yeah. Because if I'm the CEO of a company, which I probably never will be, that's fine. If I'm the CEO of a company in
Nosey Enterprise. Look, and there you are. Just like that CEO.
In my mind. The CEO of a valueless entity, but whatever, you know.
Damn.
Money wise, I think there's value.
Penny wise.
Shut up, it. You see, I count that. No, if I'm
I'm proud of you.
Whatever. If I'm the CEO of a company and like somebody towards the bottom of the quote unquote totem pole sends me an email, hey, my manager they were a little bit firm and aggressive with me and instructed me to do something. I told them no. I'm gonna be like, You didn't make your way up to me? There's levels to this shit, bro.
Ho, who are you?
Yes. I've never seen your name before.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about there's levels to that shit.
You can take that if you want. If you're a CEO and you're listening, you're welcome.
There's levels to that shit, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it works both ways. I understand somebody being a disgruntled employee going, hey, my manager isn't listening, and so on and so forth. But you don't go from your shift leader at McDonald's to Ronald McDonald.
Shit on him.
No, that's your direct supervisor, right? Your shift leader?
Not Ronald McDonald.
Well, he's not alive, obviously, but I'm just...
He's not, well.
I mean, he's not real either. I just meant, you know what the hell I mean. You can't go from
him and the Cookie Monster.
Gobble go.
What is it? The Hamburglar.
Oh, what's the purple guy?
I
don't know.
Grimace.
Is it Grimace? Yeah, there you go.
Grimace.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't
Grimace, which is not positive
at all. That's racist. Anyway, I'm just talking shit. I'm just making up shit. You can't go from your shift leader to Grimace to Hamburglar. We're going to Ronald McDonald. Like, bro, you got to talk to my levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've gotten to that point where we're just like, fuck it, I don't want this fucking job.
Yeah.
So
I love when people are like, my supervisor asked me to do something that I'm just not comfortable with doing. And you're like, oh my God, what sexual act was he?
Oh, he asked me to come in 30 minutes
and
early.
You're like,
what?
He wanted me to scrub the toilet, and I'm like, it's number 3 in the job description.
Yes.
Scrubs the toilet.
Just once a month, not even every day.
Yeah. Every day, preferably.
Hopefully. So you can sit your naked cheeks on that raw toilet.
On that raw toilet. Full nudie cheeks.
You're a brave soul.
I don't know how that's brave.
Psychologically, it's creepy.
Okay. That sounds like a personal problem.
Well, duh.
I mean, like, I wiped the seat.
Oh,
just to make sure there's no stray urine.
Okay, you didn't say all that. You just like, toilet.
I'm not like, there's that raw toilet. Here comes Fanny.
Raw button. You raw button the toilet. That's how you feel.
No, I mean, I wipe it just to, you know.
I do that too.
Yeah. And then you sit on it with your raw cheek.
There's some toilets at work I sit my raw naked cheeks. That's because it's cleaned every day.
Do you think?
Hopefully.
Do you think?
It's implied that it's cleaned every day.
It's been said that it was cleaned every day.
You mean like when they said COVID was first popping off and it was like, we're going to do an extra cleaning, and I never saw the cleaning crew.
Yeah. You mean in 2021 when we done more cleaning than the cleaning crew?
It's like, hey, clean all of your stations profusely. And then no cleaning crew ever came in.
And I was like, I have crumbs on mine. They just left. And I have a whole cookie on here.
They didn't even show up half the time.
Were you there for that?
Yeah.
The day. The day they came.
Yeah.
And I went to get our manager at the time, who I missed.
She's a wonderful. I miss her too.
I hope she's listening. We miss you.
But
she might. She might. You never know.
I might shoot it to her if she got the same number.
I don't know. I don't know about all that. But I was literally like, I went and got her. And I went, I just want you to see
the level of
they just left.
I'm grown. I'm not cleaning your motherfucking station.
I walked in here and then I walked to your office. And we walked in and she was like, they didn't even touch
she don't play.
So she like starts taking pictures.
Yeah, she don't
and
play.
Send it to the company. They were back in 15 minutes.
Yeah, because she don't play. That's why I loved her to death. She was wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, she comes
But
back.
I went, how are you the COVID cleaners and you missed a whole desk?
Because I'm grown. Do you think we can get to a point where we don't respond with I'm grown and we actually kind of at least try to do what our supervisors?
Well, I mean, you're a bad employee.
I'm a bad employee.
If the first
clean shit off the wall?
Yeah, you are.
That's fine.
I mean, you are.
That's fine.
Just because you were nice about it doesn't make you a better employee.
I think so. You don't think so?
Managers still had to do it. So whether you were like, I'm grown, I can't do that, or I'm sorry, sir, I can't do that, and he still had to do it either way, what's the difference?
I didn't disrespect him. I wasn't.
You didn't do your job.
That's fine. I wasn't.
Technically, you should be fired for that.
I don't think cleaning toilets is in a fry cook's job description.
Should be.
Why? So you want me to wipe shit off the wall and go handle your French fries?
All employees must wash their hands before returning to work.
That's not what I asked you, sir.
Just saying.
That's not what I asked you, sir.
Just
I
saying.
said, do you want me to go clean shit off the walls and then proceed to drop some fries?
They're doing it anyway.
Fries. Oh, I'm sure they are.
They're doing it anyway.
I'm sure they are. I did some other.
You're welcome. Hope you're eating while you're listening.
I did some another foul shit at McDonald's. You want me to tell you? I think I told you this story, right?
I don't eat McDonald's, so you're fine. Continue to
Okay, let's go. All right, so look.
I worked at a restaurant.
I'm sure you did some shit you ain't got the business doing.
Let me tell you right now, that lemon that's in your water or your tea.
Been sitting there for a while?
It's been on the floor.
Well, duh.
It's been on a counter. It's been on the floor. It's been sitting in a bucket. You're welcome.
I'll give you two stories. Fuck it. We here now. We ain't really talking about shit anyway, except for, the blunders of working in the food industry. So me and Middle Bro, we working at McDonald's. He's the manager. Was he the manager? Yeah, he was the manager for third shift.
Okay.
Don't worry about which McDonald's. You ain't gonna never know.
Houston.
Absolutely. Houston, New York. So we there.
It's actually pronounced Houston in New York.
He's so stupid.
I'm serious.
Whatever.
There's a street and it's spelled Houston.
Houston, New York. You haven't been there?
And it's pronounced Houston.
Oh, okay, Houston, New York. So I'm in the front taking orders, probably 2 a.m. And the dude he had beef with, he comes through the drive-thru. I said, "Oh,
he had Mick beef with
McBeef."
Oh my God, have you ever seen that video?
What video?
There's two. Hold on. There's two. There's one where it's this girl and she falls in McDonald's and she goes, "I've been fallen."
Get the fuck out of here. That's terrible. That's a bad dad joke.
But there's another one where this lady is recounting her experience with some woman that works at McDonald's. And she's mad and she's in the wrong. But she's mad about it. And so the woman says something to the effect of, "It don't look like you need an extra McRib sandwich."
I mean, she might have been right.
She looks at the camera and she says, I looked at that bitch and I said, "Excuse me, bitch." I laughed so hard.
That's what we call this episode. Excuse me. That's going to be the name of this episode.
Excuse me, bitch.
No, a couple episodes we already used the B word, so we can't use it again. We got to take a break.
It's our favorite word.
That's true.
Consistency is key.
But no, so fucking the dude comes through the drive-thru. I said, "Oh, hey, yo," Little Bro's name. Your boy in the drive-thru. He said, "Who?" He looked at the screen.
Your boy.
Get your boy. He said, "Okay." He took this man's I think he got a Big Mac or whatever burger he ordered. He took the top bun and scraped it across the floor and made his sandwich. I would never do no shit like that again, but I didn't do it. But it's foul as hell. However,
I hope someone's eating a Big Mac
it's
right now. right now while they're listening to the episode or watching it.
I mean, this was in 2003.
Oh, it's happening today. It's happening today.
I'm talking about what this story happened in 03, 04.
Yeah.
So this wasn't last. Literally, this was not last.
Statute of limitations, is that over?
I
don't know. Hope you're not a.
And McDonald's getting the Big Mac.
Turns out Middlebrow's the perpetrator.
I'm dry snitching like hell. Don't worry about Bill.
Dry snitching. How is that? Okay, what's the difference between snitching and dry snitching?
Dry snitch is when you like accidentally tell on yourself or somebody else.
Did you? It didn't sound like you indirectly did anything. You know there's a camera. You know there's a recording, and you were like, "Let me tell you about Middlebrow."
I mean, I gotta tell him something.
So is that snitching? That's not.
Yeah,
dry
that might
snitching.
be snitching.
Okay,
that's a little moist snitching.
Little wet snitching.
Yeah, wet snitching. There you go, wet snitching. A little wet snitching. But that one, I forgot my other story I was gonna tell. But yeah,
did you pee in a bucket?
Who?
Pee in a bucket.
Why would I pee in a bucket?
Well, Justin Bieber infamously peed in the bucket at McDonald's.
No.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Oh,
I mean, he was a kid.
Well, he also dropped the N-word and sang it wonderfully as a kid.
I don't think it means anything anymore.
We're not going down the road.
My raptresses, it's every third word.
They're all black also.
Every third word.
That's fine.
Well, they're not all black, but
there are people of color.
They're not all black.
That's fine.
They're not all people of color.
They're not?
No.
You got white girls dropping the N-word?
Well, the two that I know of don't. But the two that is there three? There might be three. I don't think she says it either. But Cash Me Outside, girl.
I think she says it in her
does she?
regular day conversation. I don't think she's
maybe. So
let me not put that on her. I don't know.
There's two white female rappers that I know. All of their songs that I've heard, it does not have the N-word.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of the raptresses, it's every third. Like I'm convinced they don't know how to make a sentence without that word in it at least twice.
Oh, fair enough.
And I'm like, it's
there's other words you can use. Basically,
it's lazy.
It is lazy. That's why they can't rap all that good. So anyway, not because they're
the guys are doing it too.
That too. Well, I'm not a big fan of it. Anyway, so do you think we can get past the point of being so defensive and guarded against constructive criticism?
I think the pendulum will swing again.
Do you think we can just keep swinging back and forth between extremes? I don't think we're going to find.
Yeah, we're not good at stopping in the middle.
Yeah, I think we're not quite sure how to balance.
Yeah. Well, but I think we may have talked about this before, but I think some of it is when something is so far removed. I'll use slavery as an example because I feel like that's
slavery.
Well, I feel like it's an extreme enough example where I think it'll
get it. Yeah,
it'll prove my point ish.
Hey, sir. By the way, this drink you made is much better than this other blue can I'm drinking. That I don't really want the blue can, but I'm trying to push through. Continue. I am weird. And then what he always say?
I'm the bartender. But I'll use slavery as an example. I hope it works.
It's going to be better than my analogy.
Here we go. My fingers crossed. There will come a day where slavery, we are so far removed from slavery.
The South will rise again.
That people are going to be like, why was it bad? Again, so far removed.
Not tomorrow, yeah.
Not tomorrow. But people are going to be like, I feel like we're at this sort of.
Oh, it's kind of like the Holocaust. Even though it was very horrible, there are some people, even to this day, are like, I don't think that really happened. Or they do.
It's like, there's no way that happened.
Like, how was somebody that horrible to human beings?
So they'll let it happen again because they're like, there's no way it happened then.
Right. Because it sounds
so
extreme.
It ends up happening again. So I think that's sort of that history repeats itself. That's
maybe
what I'm
not
getting
on black
at.
people, but just to human beings.
Right.
I can dig that.
But yeah, I was going to use slavery. That may not have worked.
No, you're good. I was with you.
But there'll be a day
where something fucked up happens.
Where they're like, that didn't happen. And slavery will happen again in some other form. And they'll be like, oh, maybe that did happen.
Human beings are terrible.
And the pendulum will swing back like, we ain't doing that again. Yeah. But then time heals all wounds.
No, history repeats itself. But I get what you're saying.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that was your, what your boy said. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
Are you lying to me, sir?
Wasn't that what that girl said in Scary Movie?
Nah, me. Punched the shit out of my man's, and then he punched her back in the titty, and she fell out. I love Scary Movies till they made the third, fourth, fifth, seventh, eighth, 20th. But anyway,
oh,
you remember because white people took it over, fucked it. You guys kind of make cool shit uncool. But anyway, we're not going to insult white people today anymore.
We should.
No, we have.
I feel like when
we have listeners of all colors, do we not? Anyway, Nosey was good at that. Nah.
Let us know your color.
No, I agree with you though. All jokes aside, I do think there will come a point, as fucked up as it is, something Holocaustian, I know that's not a real word, or slavery-ish, like something really fucked up to a group of, like a mass group of people will probably happen again. Yeah. Not tomorrow, obviously. It's 2022, so I don't expect it in 2023. Yeah. But I think there'll become a point where something like that again will happen.
Yeah. Well, like prison reform. That's something that's pretty current. Okay. Prison reform, you know, people are realizing like there are people in jail that
shouldn't be in jail.
Why are they in jail?
A lot of black people.
Some people are saying, you know, it's a new form of slavery. Anyway,
it's been a new form of slavery.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people are like, oh, I think it might be
if you look
the new slavery.
No, there's a whole documentary on Netflix about it. Have you seen it?
13?
Yeah, 13.
I haven't got to see it yet.
It's 13th Amendment. Black woman, great director. I'm sorry that I cannot think of her name. She directed a lot of stuff, but the documentary I've watched it like 3 times. I hate that I cannot remember her name. Fucking go ahead. Just for the one time.
No, don't look at that. Right, it's more fun not to know who it is. Right.
But she's a great director. All jokes aside.
Knows with good intentions.
I know the documentary. I've seen it a few times.
But like prison reform is something sort of being talked about right now. There will be a day where prisons will go back to these shitholes where people were just thrown in there and forgotten.
I think some of them are shitholes now.
Well, what I mean is we're at a place now, like no matter how bad prison is.
I mean, you're also on punishment. You know what I mean? Like,
but let's say the judge says you're going to be in there for 10 years.
Yeah.
At 10 years, you'll get out. Mm. There was a time where you got thrown in prison and nobody kept track of how long you were there.
Yeah, that's what life is about.
Or if you got out.
Yeah, have you seen Life with Eddie Murphy? And please tell me you've seen Life.
I haven't, but I have seen the clip of You Gonna Eat Your Cornbread.
Yeah, okay, but you know what I'm referring to with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, I just haven't seen it.
Yeah. They were in there forever.
But what I mean is, well, that was a movie. But I'm saying in real life,
it is based on a true story.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually, yeah.
Okay. And it'll swing again. Like it'll swing back to people are just put away. And
so you don't think we can get to a point where we not perfectly balanced, but less of left extreme, right extreme, not politically.
There'll be a time of balance. But then people get used to balance and they're like, well, it's not so bad. Yeah, go ahead.
And continue to balance or start creeping to one extreme?
The pendulum starts to swing again. Yeah.
Is there anything we can do to prevent that? Theoretically?
I'm intrigued by the idea of maybe 6 generations past us.
Damn, that far? Wait, what do you consider a
For
generation?
us to be gone.
You mean after we die 6 more generations?
Yeah.
What do you consider generation? 20 years? Give or take? That's my idea of a generation. Give or take.
Sure.
Only reason I said is from birth to adulthood is...
I would say the generation that is being born right now.
So my youngest.
When they die.
Damn.
6 more generations after that.
Yeah.
That's sort of where I'm at. I'm intrigued for that time because we have all this videoed. Like you think about us, our parents talk about this time that wasn't on video.
Yeah, there's like really grainy
Our
pictures.
grandparents talk about a time that was not on video at all.
No.
So it's just a theory in mind.
Even though it really happened, but we don't understand it. Yeah. We don't have a real grasp of it.
That group can
YouTube
literally look at YouTube and watch it happen.
Oh, look at Nosey with good intentions 200 years ago. Yeah. Like, all jokes aside. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
That they can refer to it.
But I'm intrigued to see if maybe that helps. Because they can see it.
Yeah. That's a damn good point, though.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's videos of really horrible brutality that's out there that's permanently online, and it will still be there. So, I mean, that may be. I'm intrigued to see if it doesn't repeat itself because it's so vividly there.
We can see how bad it was.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I don't think the internet will be around forever, or this form of it won't be around forever. I think the content will be around.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will be in the same way as we utilize it now. I think it may get to a point where almost not iRobot and all that shit, but I think it'll get to a point where it's kind of like you just go in your house and you go, hey, what happened such and such day? And it will just, maybe a hologram or whatever, will bloop, this is what happened on such and such day.
Yeah.
Or you go, if my great-great-great-grandkids go, hey, I remember my grandmother telling me about my great-great-great-grandfather and his buddy, his colleague, Kirk had a podcast. What was it called again? Michael and Kirk's podcast. And then it pops up and they can watch some shit from back in the day. But I don't think it'll necessarily...
Hey, girls.
I ain't gonna have no grandsons. Great-great-great-grandsons. Hopefully I have a little bit of both. Because, balance. But I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I don't think the internet will be in the iteration that we see now. Not saying it's got to be on a 1080 or whatever, or 4K, but I think it's going to be very different 6th generation.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
Probably.
What do you think?
I mean, you think when we were like, don't you call me till after 9 o'clock. That wasn't that long ago.
No, that was maybe 10 years ago. Maybe a little more than 10 years. That's still not a long time.
20.
Damn, it was 20 years ago?
I mean, you think it's 2022.
It wasn't that long ago. Because they just barely had...
This is my 20-year...
high school reunion? Anniversary, whatever it's called?
Yeah. 20 years. I graduated high school 20 years ago.
I know. I'm 2003.
Last month.
Why you didn't go?
Oh, we didn't have anything.
COVID or?
I don't know. I don't think we had anything.
Oh. So I got probably... Which one do I go to?
2003.
No, I mean, which high school reunion do I go to? The one I graduated from?
Yes. I mean, I guess technically you could go to all three if you wanted to.
That'd be kind of... the first one I wouldn't count. I went there for like a semester, but I would go to the other two. Stunt on the children. What'd you say? How you say it?
What?
Stunting on the children. Stunting on my, not constituents. What would they be called? My class members?
Peers?
Peers. There you go. Peers? Yeah.
Or more.
If you refer to the last episode, so look, we just talked about it earlier before we start recording this episode. So last week I said, I referenced Superhead and I was like, yeah, when she was writing her, and I knew that the word was wrong. So I didn't say the word, but I couldn't think of the correct word. So I was talking to my colleague outside and I was like, I was about to say on last week's episode, when Superhead wrote her armoires. And I was like, that is not the right word. So I didn't say it. And I was like...
I wish she would have.
No. And I realized the correct word was memoirs. But I was like, they both sound fancy, but that ain't the right word. It's like she wrote her last furniture. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, that's
chest
not the
of
right
drawers.
Yes.
Did you know chest of drawers?
People roll that into one word. Just
listen. I thought that it was called Chester Drawers.
Like his drawers.
Well,
Chester's drawers.
I thought it was Chester's drawers. Like these are drawers, and the thing is that the drawers are in. It's called a Chester.
Yeah,
Chester drawers.
No,
I thought that decades.
No, I thought it was like not literally his drawers, but like Chester's drawers. I was like that's why I very rarely said the word because I was like, I don't know what they're saying.
Yeah,
there's a neighborhood I grew up in. I can't say the name of it because you might Google it and figure it out where I live. Lived past tense, but I want to say it so they can understand. Whatever, it don't matter.
I'm sure there's
so I grew up
hundreds of.
I grew up in high school in Belmead.
Uh-huh.
Growing up, they rolled that together, Belmead. I was like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. And I asked someone one time. I said,
"How do you ask somebody?"
Back when we'd be like, "Ax, A-X." I'm like, it's ASKED. Asked. But I asked someone, I said, how do you spell that shit? And it was like, BELLEMEADE. I said, thank you. So now I know it's Bell space Mead. Not Mead.
You should bleep it out.
Hit me with a note in. Want me to delete it out for real?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hit me with a note in.
That's what I heard, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to say.
Bleep it out.
I got you. So I grew up in bleep.
That's funny. That's so funny.
You think
I
somebody
love
figured it
when it
out,
does
or
it.
you just think that
Who cares?
Just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Beauty and the Beast.
What?
Beauty and the Beast. The name.
I got you now. I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box, okay?
Anyway, she's feeling her drink.
No, when you said it, I was like, what? I realized, yeah.
What was our topic?
Constructive criticism. We have not talked about constructive criticism for 45 minutes.
Well, I think some of that.
We're just going to go back to it.
Well, because I think it's sort of an interesting thing, because I told you I did mentoring and 2 people cried.
Pussies.
Well, it's one of those things where I'm like, I guess for me, self-awareness is so important to me.
I agree.
Like, that's an important thing for me. I don't give. If you don't want self-awareness, sorry.
No, I'm very self-aware of what I'm doing and what I look like, what I smell like.
But I mean, that's important to me. Like, just me being aware of myself, being aware of my space. You know, like we joke and say stupid stuff on here. I genuinely don't want to offend somebody.
No, that's.
But if you're offended, I'm not responsible for your feelings.
No, we're nosy with good intentions.
You know what I mean?
Offensive with good intentions. Right. Yeah. What's wrong?
Something caught me.
Oh, okay. Burr.
I think you might have spat on me, but it's okay. It's fine. I spat a few times.
He got me before. It's all good.
He got me, gal. He got me.
Absolutely.
But anyway, so I think to me that's really important. Is I want to be self-aware for me, not because I want to impress anybody.
That's
or do anything.
I am when I go to the gym. We've joked, not on the pod, but like I believe in. Just for a simple example, gym etiquette. You got to go in there and be aware of, I'm not going to pick up the weights and stand directly in front of 3 people who are looking in the mirror.
Right.
But I think most people are not self.
Yeah.
And maybe that ties into constructive criticism or not being receptive to it. Like, if you're a good employee, like if you genuinely self-reflect, if you're a good employer or not.
Yeah.
Most people are aware of that. If you late all the fucking time or you talking shit and arguing with your colleagues, and had to hit him with the shit.
Just for the record, we don't argue because I'm word.
No, I'm just too chill for that. But no,
but I feel like I'm the first one to be like, that was not a good one. Of my own stuff.
I'm the same way. I'd be like, hey, Kirk, I've asked you, I'm like, how could I have done that better?
Yeah.
And even our actual colleagues are not self-aware.
Yeah.
And maybe you think that's a maturity thing?
Sensitiva.
You stupid.
Sensitiva.
You think that's a maturity thing or that's a... I think maturity plays into some of it.
Yeah, sure. I think it is. But I also think people take things so personally.
But why is that?
And they may not be personal.
Yeah, most of the time it's not. Especially if I don't know you on a personal level.
Yeah.
How can I criticize you personally if I don't know personal things about you? Like, if you were married.
Me saying you ain't shit, I mean...
You stupid. No, but that's the truth, though, Josiah. Like, if you're married, right? And if I don't know you're married, I can't criticize you for being a shitty husband. But I can criticize your work performance if I can see your work performance. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not at your house every day going, Kirk's a terrible husband.
Yeah.
Because I don't know those things.
I might be.
You ain't even married. Shut up. But I can criticize your work performance if I see your work performance.
Yeah.
And I think the way a person goes about criticizing somebody's work performance plays a big part. Or I don't think we do evals at our job, do we? Do we?
No.
I didn't think we did, which is terrible. But love you guys. Love our job. It's wonderful. But you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if somebody presents you a work eval and you're like, if you react like this is bullshit, maybe you don't really do a good job at your job. If every time you get an eval, you think this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if that made sense, but
Sorry, I was just in my head. I was going backspace, beep boop.
you treat me like a side bitch. Wow, that's what's up. Wow. Okay.
Well, got to keep you in check
Whatever.
with your blue can.
Don't worry about what's on it.
It's been shown. It's been mentioned a few times.
Yeah, but I switch it up every couple episodes. I have all kind of brands. I'm looking for a sponsor.
There's a song.
I know, Tierra Marie.
What you know about Tierra Marie?
I remember her when she was like, How to Make a Girl Feel when she first signed to Rockefeller. Her first single.
I ain't had no daddy when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild and I don't give a fuck.
What song is that?
Her first song.
How to Make a Girl Feel?
No, that was her second song.
Was it?
Yeah.
I
think that was the title of the album. How to Make a Girl Feel.
Yeah, but you had
I had no daddy around when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild and I don't give a fuck. I used to know all the words.
I think I've heard that song, but
Don't let my cute face fool you.
No, but she had another song. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I think that came after. I might be wrong. On the order.
Oh, okay, because
her first hit was the one I'm talking about.
Oh, because in the How to Make a Girl Feel video, she had like a white the visor with the open top. You know, like the tennis visor.
Okay.
She had the all white on.
Okay.
Yeah, she was looking good now.
Yeah. I think that was the second one.
It might have been.
Her first hit definitely was No Daddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked really good.
Yeah.
She still looks cute now, but
song.
she got like an alcohol problem like your boy.
It's my boy.
Me. I'm just joking. This is a weird ass episode.
Colleagues, what do you do?
But no. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't think there will get to a point where people are open-minded enough to take constructive criticism and not be offended, even though constructive criticism is not meant to be insulting. At least I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I don't think it is. I think oftentimes, like, for whatever reason, like when I was doing the mentoring thing, it was this, you have to sort of tiptoe this line of me saying that you did something inaccurate. That's not me saying you're a bad person.
No, especially if it's, yeah.
For whatever reason, that was inaccurate mentally to that person, translated to you're a shit person.
But it shouldn't translate that way.
That's not what that is.
Especially with our line of work.
So I had to take on this understanding that I'm not responsible for your feeling.
How was that initially, though? Was it a little rough? Or you just always been a cold-hearted bastard?
She's a cold-hearted snake.
What is that?
Paul Abdul. He's a lover boy at play.
I ain't got nothing for you.
He don't play by rule. God bless. Jesus.
You're
Paul
older than me,
Abdul?
remember? I know who Paul Abdul is.
Cold-hearted snake. I need you to look it up.
All right.
It's opposites attract, cold-hearted snake. I mean, these are like hits of hers.
No, the something hit and run. J. Cole sampled her. I know who she is.
Hit and Run is Paul Abdul.
Yeah, that's another straight
one.
Up now. Tell me, do you really want to love?
I think it's called Straight Up.
Forever. That's what I was saying.
Oh,
you like
just having
fun.
Well, I mean, whatever.
How many singles have that in it? Probably a lot. That's not the point. But yeah, I know who Paul Abdul is. I knew who she was before J. Cole. Yeah. This has been a lot of not constructive criticism talk, but that's okay.
If you have any constructive criticism, nosy it with good intentions at gmail.com.
I'll be here.
You can criticize me. I don't care.
I know.
I think that's a good place to be, though. I genuinely, like, I want people to tune in.
Okay.
And feel like they're part of the conversation, because they are.
Ours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And laugh.
That's the point.
If you listen to any of our episodes and you're offended, I'm sorry. You may have missed the point.
Oh, God,
you may have missed the point. I'm sorry for you. You may have missed the point of the back and forth.
Oh, okay. I'm with that point. I was like, I'm not apologizing.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably not. The School of Macaroni and Cheese told me not to.
Well, I just got to a point I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Here's the thing.
Look, you ready for this?
I'm the type of person where I'm like, you're not required by law to listen.
I know.
So if you continue to listen,
you're enjoying the conversation.
You're welcome.
Nosey with good intentions.
We'll be back next week.
We will. And on that note of this 55 minutes of we ain't said shit.
We said so many things
that don't have shit to do with the topic.
We said
we dabbled.
We said fuck your feelings.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I'm with that. No, I'm not disrespectful, but I mean, if you can't take constructive criticism, you probably shouldn't listen to this podcast.
Well, but that goes back. Well, that sort of goes back to my whole thing of I'm not responsible for your feelings. You're not responsible for their feelings. You're responsible for your own feelings.
Yeah.
We all have the ability to feel whatever feelings happen.
Okay.
If you hurt my feelings,
you don't give a shit.
Okay. My feelings were hurt, but that's not permanent.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that just means we're not supposed to be friends. I'm not required to be your friend. You're not required to be my colleague.
So you're my friend, but I'm your colleague. Wow.
Well, I was just making sure everybody felt included. I just wanted to make sure everybody felt included.
That's cool or whatever, you know.
Yeah, just saying.
Spicy.
Get your boy. Get your boy over here. Baby daddy's talking over here.
I am nobody's baby daddy. I'm not.
Technically.
Well, you know I hate that phrase. For active fathers, not
B-A-B-Y-M-A-M-A. This goes out to all my baby mamas.
That's a fucked up song.
I loved that song.
That shit is ghetto as hell.
Here's the thing. Everybody needs a little ghetto in their life.
Absolutely.
If your name is Fantasia,
you're born with ghetto. Just based on the name. That's what we call this episode. You're born with Jetto.
The Bougetto. I don't know how to spell that, so.
Boughetto.
Sounds
great. There's a song named Bougetto? Bougetto.
Uh-huh.
It's
Ghetto Superstar, too.
Yeah, but that's a little more classy.
Is it?
Nah. It sounded good. No, there is a
Do you remember
Bougetto
that song? Do you remember that? I think it went viral. This was like back when like viral was hard to do.
Okay.
Going viral. It was that Ratchet song. Oh, she Ratchet.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
The two guys.
Emmanuel Hudson.
So funny.
Phillip.
I used to love that song.
Yeah.
Oh, she Ratchet.
Yeah, because the one with the dreads, I think, is Emmanuel ended up on Wild 'N Out. He's been on Wild 'N Out for like 8-9 years. Yeah, Ratchet was funny as hell, though. What about it?
Ghetto. Ratchet.
Okay.
Cool words.
You stupid. No,
Slang.
No, they had a good job. They did that. They had. Did you ever watch the one he did with Spoken Reasons?
No, I only saw that one.
Cool. I can't remember the song, but that's actually Spoken Reason ended up on Wild 'N Out, and E-Man actually confronted him in a comedic way. But he confronted him like saying, "That video we did together was your highest viewed video." Like I guess they fell out because I think Spoken Reason actually kept all the revenue from the video they did together. You don't care. Add Nosey with good intentions.
That sounds like incompatibility as business partners.
Yeah, I think that was early in YouTube time, like where people didn't realize.
They didn't really know what that was. Yeah. Like this is my video. That's your video.
Right. We're gonna collab, and
we'll do a video on mine and a video on yours. And if mine goes great and yours doesn't, luck of the draw.
Yeah. And then it got millions of views, and I'm sure Spoken Reason was like, in my pocket.
Million reasons.
You're stupid. Let's get the fuck out of it. I'm not doing that to you no more.
Nosey with good intentions at gmail.com. If you have any constructive feedback, please feel free to keep it to yourself.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
No, we're receptive.
I'm kidding. No, I mean, definitely if there's like something that you think, we'll talk about it. I'm not saying that your feedback will be implemented.
No, but I would say that we would be receptive to real criticism, not shit talking.
Be real. If you ain't
say
real
talk, I probably won't trust you. No, if you have genuine feedback, like some people have given me, like somebody said a couple weeks ago about my girl can't have no friends. I explained myself last week's episode, which is we don't get no new friends. If you had a friend you already had, cool. But you're not getting 5 male friends, and we've been together for a couple years. Why do you need 5 male friends? You have an answer?
We have a Snapchat.
Exactly.
Nosey with good intentions.
You give me a good reason, I'm still not betting.
We're on TikTok. Nosey with good intentions. We have a couple of TikToks now. I was allowed to be in a few.
You're so stupid.
Check them out.
I got permission.
They did them without me for a while.
Huh?
Well, Michael did. My colleague.
I'm sick of your shit. I'm going to pass away in 92 years, and he's going to be like, he was my colleague.
I'll be the one that pulled the plug.
That's fine.
They're going to be like, he's going to be okay. And I'm like, oh, I already pulled the plug.
I'm like, hey.
They're like, if you put it back, he'll be okay. And I'm like, I don't really feel that energy right now.
I ain't feeling it.
Maybe in a minute.
The vibe ain't right. Ain't what the young folks say? The vibe ain't hitting right.
Yeah.
They do say that. The vibe ain't hitting right.
I don't know what that means.
The energy is not correct in the room, which is bullshit. I'm such an old ass grumpy man. I hate that about myself. Go ahead.
YouTube, Nosey with good intentions. Maybe you're watching the video.
Oh.
Hi, if you are.
Anyway.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Hit that notification. Hit that with the presentation. You're silly.
Is that all? Twitter. Jesus. Nosey good. She's hanging out. Just go for her if you want to. Bless her. Well, we got to shit on something.
I mean, go ahead. Absolutely.
Instagram, Nosey with good intentions. Send us an email, noseywithgoodintentions@gmail.com, or a DM, Michael_Skillet_Chappelle. Nosey with good intentions on Instagram. You can DM us there as well.
I'm just laughing behind that.
Why are you laughing behind that?
No reason. You're probably like, this motherfucker drunk as hell, and I ain't even drunk. I'm just... Go ahead.
Why are you laughing behind that?
Because I'm silly. Continue, sir.
Could you let us in on the silly? Maybe we'd like to laugh too.
I'm just laughing at myself. It's just a variation of this and covering myself. Wrap us up so we get the fuck out of here. You want people to laugh at me longer.
I just thought you might want to...
I wasn't nothing specific.
Say hey.
I did say hey for a whole hour.
Okay. Yeah, alrighty. Well, boy, what an ending.
Thank you for listening to our nosy nonsense.
See you next time.
He looked lost like, what? No.
Whenever that next time may be for you.
Bye.